cost you $1 in this business, because if you're constantly sharing these products and this business, you'll be in profit mode from the beginning. I started, like I mentioned, to make it between $500 to $1,000, and I ended up making that in my first month, and I was shocked. And so that's when I knew I could just run with this opportunity, because I knew that it was real and that it could really pay. And I want to share with you something huge that they just announced yesterday about this opportunity. So here's a couple perks. You sign up to be a distributor for the $99, and right now you're going to get 2 boxes of wraps. So you're going to make $200 cash from selling those 2 boxes of wraps. And out of those $200 wrap cash, those 8 people you spoke to, they're either going to sign up to be a customer or a distributor. Let's say 4 of those 8 people sign up to be a loyal customer. You have just hit your step 2 of being in this business. Step 1 is signing up, getting your distributor ID and having the license to print money is what we like to say. Step 2 is going to help you earn $120 of free product credit. 4 customers will give you $120 of free product credit that you can use whether there's products you want to try yourself. My recommendation as a business owner is get 2 more boxes of wraps, sell them, make another $200 free and clear. You didn't put any money into this. That's $200 free and clear that you just made. In addition, the company, this is an awesome perk that you get indefinitely. Every 2 loyal customers that you get in this business will give you a wrap reward, which is a box of wraps for $25. So whether you're using them on yourself to start building your testimony, or if you're going to use them to sell them, that's a quick $75 profit. So the company is going to set you up for success from day 1. Step 3 is to go Ruby. And that is what I wanted to share with you about the huge promotion that they just announced. Right now, anybody who signs up to be a distributor who goes Ruby in their first 2 full calendar months will earn a $500 bonus. And that's in addition to your wrap cash, and that's in addition to your Ruby paycheck. So a Ruby on average makes between $300 to $600 a month. And so not only are you going to earn that, but you will also earn a $500 bonus. So now you're asking me, what on earth is a Ruby? How do I go Ruby? Because I want to earn that $500 bonus. Glad you asked, because it's super simple. You only need 3 people who want to earn an extra $500 as well, 3 distributors. So anybody that you can think of that can use an extra $500 a month, that is who you're going to ask to do this business with you. Hey, sign up with me, join. This is a perfect time, especially with this buy one, get one free opportunity for distributors. So you get 3 people. One of them is going to need 2 people that is also a distributor. So a total of 5 people as a structure of a Ruby will earn you the $300 to $600 monthly paycheck in addition to a $500 bonus. So it's super doable. Really just start writing. We call it a hundreds list. I like to tell people to start thinking of every person you know. Doesn't matter if you think they do this or not. They're either going to be a customer or distributor. So people that I least expected have joined me on this journey, and people who I thought, don't underestimate. If you think somebody who's going to be incredible at this doesn't want to do it, that is not going to be what determines your success. Anybody can do this opportunity as long as they want and they need the extra income, and they want the extra income. As long as they follow the steps and tools that we give you, we will help you be successful and earn this. And so that is the beauty of this business, is that everything is laid out for you. And this right here that I'm explaining to you, this is pretty much our business plan month after month. I am presidential, and even my plan does not change. Every month, I am striving for 4 new customers and 3 distributors. That is a goal. It's not a quota, so if you don't hit it, nothing happens, which is incredible, that we don't have quotas. There's no contracts if you do this business. It's truly, what I like to tell people is, if you're willing to give this a year, I promise you it'll change your life. So at a minimum, I would hope that you can give this a year. And so we have the annual income distributor chart. And we have a couple leaders on the call. So I want to just share a few testimonies. So I'll start with you, Brittany, if you want to share your just a little bit about your story, about how you got to where you're at. She's a double diamond, almost triple. Double diamonds average about $6,000 a month.
Yes, so I've been in the business now a little over 2 years. It was November of 2013 was my 2-year mark. And honestly, I just started this business thinking just to make a little extra money, more disposable income, so we can have the freedom to travel and everything. I was a stay-at-home mom, thinking about starting to get a job and, to bring in some extra income. And the idea, I have a bachelor's degree in business management, and the idea of going and working my way up in a company just was not thrilling at all. And so, Candy had kind of just started, and the business side, I never saw myself doing anything like this. But then when seeing her succeed and go diamond when she did, that's what kind of like it clicked in me, and I was like, you know what, I can do this. And so I started, and then 5 months later, in April, I went diamond, and we have these crazy bonuses that should be being announced soon for this quarter. I got a $10,000 bonus, and when I went diamond, averaging about $2,000 a month, and the bonus, I started to average my former full-time pay. And so to me, to already supplement my old income was huge in 5 months. So it allowed us just to start doing things again that we had kind of put on hold. One of the biggest things I think for me too is like when I say we didn't have like extra income, like we had gotten in debt. Like, if we got a flat tire or something like that, like we didn't have the extra $200 to pay and get that tire fixed. Like it would have to be on a credit card. Like all those little things would be on a credit card. And so for me, this business has really changed that mentality, because one of the taglines that we have, one of our mottos is friendship, fun, and freedom. And for me, the freedom is freedom of time, but it's also financial freedom. And it teaches us, the importance of being financially free. And so, and not being in debt and owing, being in debt to our lender. And so, a year into the business, my husband worked full-time for Apple, and he actually worked behind me. I'm in the kitchen, and then you can see the door, the crack, that's our pantry. It's big, and so that was his office, like a little corner in the office. And so I don't know if you can hear my daughter talking, but in the background, but he worked 4 p.m. to 1 a.m., did sales on the phone, and I, I'm cooking dinner, different things, and I had, like, there'd be times he'd be texting me, and he'd be like, hey, Britt, can you, quiet Ella down or something like that? And I'm, like, cooking, and I'm like, she's, like, a year, 2 years old, like, how am I going to quiet, her down? And that was just, like, the reality of what it was. And so a year into the business, he actually got laid off. And so that was, like, crazy. That was a moment where we just had to, like, just buckle down and just trust God, and just, that's like a huge part of our testimony, because it's like it was a critical moment in our walk in our faith. We just really had to be like, okay, God, like, we trust you. We know that you provide, and we realized that this business was something that God had given us to provide for this season. I didn't know a year before that this business was going to be what was going to be our provision, and ultimately God's our provider, but